So, pardon me, your currency what? I can't pronounce
Polish zloty.
It's hard to say. Pardon me, will you teach me one more time?
Polish zloty.
Polish zloty. Okay.
Zloty.
I'm failed.
No, you're doing a good job.
Ampi spazi interni ed esterni, protocolli di sicurezza adeguati alla normativa anti-Covid, un'offerta formativa che coniuga innovazione e tradizione. L'Istituto Comprensivo Picenza di Ponte Cagnano Faiano si presenta a genitori ed alunni attraverso gli Open Day che in tempi di pandemia sono rigorosamente digitali. Le proposte formative sono...
Thank you, Keisha. Terima kasih juga kepada Hi, Miss Edyta.
Hey, hello.
Hello. You make me surprised.
Why?
Yeah, suddenly coming in because you said.
Okay.
Never mind. I'm just kidding. Okay, so how are you, Miss Edyta?
Good, and you?
I'm really good to see you.
Same here. I'm also really excited. Let me just check if all my students are in. One, two, three, four.
I saw some of their names, perhaps.
7, 8. Almost everyone, I guess, is present.
So how many of your students will join?
Sorry?
How many students of yours will
How
join?
many? 10 students.
All right. And I also, who's speaking? I also invite students, 6th grader students from elementary school of our institution, and also the teachers, so they would like to meet you and your students here.
That's okay.
So like I have told you that I hope we can end this before our prayer time. Yeah.
I hope so.
But we are so enthusiastic to meet you and your students.
So are we. So I guess we could start. Is it okay that you will start, because I see that not everyone has joined this lesson.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Never mind. Let me also check my student's name. Yeah, there are lots of students from SMPIT Ukhuwah, or Ukhuwah Islamic Junior High School, and also the elementary school. So everyone, now we are having this event, and we collaborate with Miss Edyta. Sorry, can you teach me how to say your name?
Yeah, Edyta Michalak.
Oh, Edyta Michalak. Okay.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
Okay, I need time to learn then. So it is our honor to meet you and to collaborate with the beautiful country It is Polandia, and hope we can go there one day. All right, so we will start from your student or who?
You know what, my students are having some technical problems, some of them, to join the class. So I would really appreciate if you started, if that's okay with you.
Okay. Before I start, I will introduce you to our school principal. He is Mr. Abdurrahman, and he is also joining this session. Yeah, Mr. Abdurrahman. Here is.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Miss.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So we will start the presentation first. Jannah, are you ready, Jannah? Jannah? Hello?
Yeah?
Yeah. Are you ready to do the presentation?
Yeah. Inshallah, yes.
Okay, so here is Nurul Jannah from the 8th graders, and she will present about the floating market in our city. Okay, I will share the screen. Okay, is it now appear?
Yeah.
Okay, Nurul Jannah,
Yes?
take your time.
Hello, how are you today? I hope you are always all right. Before we start, let me introduce myself. Next. So, my name is Nurul Jannah Suraya. You all can call me Jannah. I am 13 years old. I was born in Banjarmasin, Indonesia, September 11, 2007. I study at Ukhuwah Islamic Junior High School. Now I am at grade 8. My hobbies are writing, reading, and learning something new. Next. So, let's start. Today, I want to tell you all about the floating market from South Borneo. Next. So, there's the point about the floating market. When the floating market starts operating, how do they make transaction and the location of the floating market? Next. So we are going to talk about the floating market. Next. So one of the interesting places that must be visited when traveling to South Borneo is the floating market. The floating market, which is a reflection of the Banjaris culture, especially those that live on the riverbank, has been exist for a long time, since 400 years ago, when payment was still using the barter system. Next. Why is it called a floating market? Is it called a floating market because all payment activities take place on the Queen River, which is located in the sub-district of North Banjarmasin, South Borneo. Next. Now we are going to talk about how do they make transaction. Next. Next. So the seller and buyers generally make transaction on a boat, which is in Banjar language is called jukong. But there are also klotok, motorized boats. Even though the market is filled with jukong and klotok, sellers and buyers swiftly steer their boats and chase each other for transaction. Next. And the product that's usually bought are vegetable, fruits, and garden products from the village along the Barito River and the smaller rivers. In addition, there are also various types of fish, household necessities, and traditional food. Next. So the fun fact is, some traders still practice the barter system, which in the Banjar language is called bapanduk. Of course, these systems are extremely rare in today's trading world. And in this floating market, there's a term called buku, which is a first-hand purchase, because the buyer who sell the products he bought is called penyambangan. Next.
Oh, wow. That's the
Now,
sound.
now we are going to talk about when the floating market starts operating. The floating market starts operating early morning time and will end at around 9 o'clock. The trading ends with traders fiddling their boats, leaving the market location, going along the rivers to offer their unsold wares that have not been sold along the river bank. Next. And now, okay, next. Okay, now the location of this floating market is quite easy to reach. By using a clock, location can be reached in about 45 minutes from downtown Banjarmasin. But if you want to be faster, visitors can use land transportation from the city of Banjarmasin to Adalah village, then renting a clock starting from 7,000 rupiah.
70,000, yeah.
70,000 rupiah, depending on your bargaining skill. To a floating market which is very close from this village. Meanwhile, watching the activity on the floating market is completely free. Okay, thank you. That's it for now. Thank you for your attention. I hope you are enjoying my explanation about the floating market. See ya.
Good job. Excellent, Jana. So for your information, Jana showing her very first presentation, and she actually a very shy girl.
You did a good job.
Yeah, she did a very good job. Okay, so how about now? Will we take in turn? Is it your time now?
Okay. My boys are telling me that they've got problems with joining with the sound. They can't see the screen. Is there any chance that you can allow them to I don't know, speak, to join? What's the problem?
So I have to make you the host or the co-host. The co-host, yeah?
Maybe.
Okay. Now I'm making. Yeah, you're already the co-host. You are already the co-host.
Oh, I can see. Okay. Mikołaj, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, great. So I think that you will start the presentation. We prepared some basic information about our country.
Very nice.
Mikołaj, in a moment I will share.
Got this.
Sorry, Max?
I said, Mikołaj, you got this.
Okay. Let me share the screen.
Go on.
I'm not sure if you can see.
Yes, we can see it clearly.
Great. Let me just...
Proszę pani, F5 chyba się zaczyna prezentację. O dobra, zaczęła pani.
All right, so Mikołaj, introduce yourself.
National symbols of Poland. Flag. The color white means silver, water and purity. Red is symbol of fire. It means courage and bravery.
And this is what?
Emblem. Yes, this is our emblem. Eagle from Polish emblem comes from one of local legends. It means strength and majesty.
Majesty.
And anthem. It's called Mazurek Dąbrowskiego. It was became national anthem in 1927. Mazurek Dąbrowskiego relates to the times when Polish people had to fight for freedom.
Correct. So we've got really short presentations because we remember that we don't have much time, right?
Never mind, it's okay. And we need we have just got the information about our similar but not too similar flag.
Yeah, there are the colors reversed. Yeah. Okay.
Nice. Okay, and now it is my student's turn. My student's turn will be Karina.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, now I'm making you as the co-host. You can share your own screen. Take your time. Okay. So the next presenter will be Karina. She is at the 9th graders.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay. Okay, welcome to my presentation. Let's learn our culture from our city, Banjarmasin. But before I'm going to get into it, I'm going to introduce myself first. Hello, my name is Karina Shiva Maharani, and you can just call me Karina. I'm born at July 6 in Yogyakarta. I'm 14 years old, and I study at Ukhuwah Islamic Junior High School. My hobbies are drawing, I love to sleep, I love to watch many movies, I love to sing, and I love to daydream too. Okay, so here are the table of contents that I'm going to discuss on this presentation. I'm going to discuss the floras and faunas first. So here are the floras and faunas in our city. The first one is orangutan and other rulers of the rainforest. Most illustrious creature that roams the legend jungles of the Kalimantan is the orangutan. Regarded as one of the most intelligent primates, these gentle beasts use a variety of sophisticated tools and have been extensively studied for their learning abilities. Unlike their Sumatran counterparts, Borneo orangutans are relatively larger and have rounder faces, while the male adults develop white fangs as they grow older. And then the second one is bekantan. Bekantan are endemic to the island Borneo. Bekantan are a type of monkey that has characteristic long nose with reddish brown hair. A male bekantan is larger than the female. And the female bekantan measures about, the species also has a large belly. This distended stomach as a result of their dietary habits, in addition to consuming fruits and seeds. They also eat leaves which produce a lot of in the past. Bekantans live in groups. Each group is led by a large and strong male bekantan, usually in a group of about 10 to 30 individuals. These are also able to swim and dive well, and sometimes they seen swimming across rivers or even swimming from one island to another. A female bekantan has a gestation period of about 5 to 6 months and only give birth to one child at a time. This bekantan will be with its mother until it reaches adulthood. And the florist is Kasturi Mango. The mascot of South Kalimantan has been designated as one of the plants that extinct in the wild. This means that Kasturi, one of the mango species that is the flora of the identity of South Kalimantan province, has become extinct for its natural habitat. Kasturi, which in scientific language is called Mangifera kasturi, is one of about 31 types of mangoes that can be found in Kalimantan, Indonesia. In fact, mango, which is English, is not only called Kasturi but also called Kalimantan mango. This mango is an endemic plant of Kalimantan. The second topic will be the magic of South Kalimantan cultural heritage. The majority of the population in South Kalimantan are ethnic Banjar, which consists of three groups, which is Banjar Kuala, Banjar Pahuluan, and Banjar Batang Banyu. As one of the largest ethnics in Indonesia, the Banjar tribe has cultural characteristics. The culture of South Kalimantan is a product of adaptation, assimilation, and acculturation from the basic culture of indigenous Banjar tribes with Hindu, Buddhist, and Islamic cultures. There are also ethnic Javanese, Madurese, and Sundanese who came as migrants. In coastal areas Tanah Bumbu and Kota Baru also dwells ethnic Bugis and Mandar originating from Sulawesi. Dayak in South Kalimantan region occupies around the Maratus Mountains and at the bank of Barito River. Other ethnic groups in South Kalimantan, namely the ethnic Arab descent, contained in Banjarmasin and Martapura. There are also ethnic Chinese origin who inhabit the area of Chinatown in the city of Banjarmasin and Sungai Parit in Belajar. And the language used in everyday life by Banjaris as a mother tongue as lingua franca from the people of South Kalimantan generally is the Banjar language, which has two major dialects, namely Banjar Kuala dialect and Banjar Hulu dialect. The Dayak tribes who inhabit the southern region of the Maratus Mountains spoke the Dayak Maratus language. And the last topic I'm going to discuss about is the South Kalimantan traditional dances. So there are actually a lot of traditional dances, but I picked the one my favorites. So there are 4 dances that I picked: is Radap Rahayu dance, Baksa Kembang dance, Tantayungan dance, and Kanti dance. Okay, so the first one is Radap Rahayu dance. Where is the text? Okay. Radap Rahayu is a classical dance that was originally sacred to reject reinforcement in the Tapung Tawar tradition. The sun of their angels into the ground provides dancers are odd and are presented with intermittent first in fighting spirits, especially in the movements of Tapung Tawar. Even though it has experienced suspended animation, this dance came back in 1928 through Kiai Amir Hasan Bondan. Along with the development, this traditional Kalimantan dance, typical of Banjar, has undergone many changes, including change in functionality. And currently, Radap Rahayu only functions as a welcome dance. And the second one is Baksa Kembang dance. Apart from Radap Rahayu, the South Kalimantan dance that developed in Banjar Kingdom is the Baksa Kembang dance, classical dance that can be performed singly or in groups by an odd number of female dancers. This dance depicts the habits of teenage girls in arranging flowers in the courtyard of the Banjar Palace. And in the past, this dance functioned to welcome great guests, and the dancers were called princesses. Yeah. During its development, the existence of Baksa Kembang spreads in the community with the dancers Galu-Galu Banjar. Regarding its history, Some estimate it exists before the reign of the first king of the Banjar Kingdom. The third one is Tantayungan dance. South Kalimantan has several dances that use masks, one of which is Tantayungan. The traditional South Kalimantan dance is typical of the Barikin people in the Hulu Sungai Tengah district. This mask dance is very rarely performed, one of which is because the dancers must be from the ancestral lineage there. Tantayungan dance is a sacred art part of traditional ceremonies. Panopengan, or the dancers when dancing, are often possessed by the spirits of the ancestors who were also the dancers of this dance. Although there are claims to be Barikin art, there are also some sources who say this dance was originally often performed in Ayuang village. And the last is Tanjantans. Conjordance, or commonly called Kakanjaran, is one of the traditional dances of South Kalimantan typical of the Dayak Meratus tribes. Grows and develops in Noksado sub-district, Sungai Hulu Selatan, South Borneo. This dance is a traditional entertainment that colors Aru, especially those related to rice. Although it is entertainment in nature, as a traditional dance, the Kanjar dance contains the meaning of motion to withstand evil and to open the door to happiness, so that all of the citizens are healthy, brave, work hard, and get abundant results. This special male dance is often performed at Aruganal and Arubawanang ceremonies. Okay, that's all for me. Thanks for the attention. I'm very nervous. Thank you for the attention. Yeah, okay.
Okay, good job for Karina. It was excellent. Thumbs up. Okay, so that was Karina with her presentation about many things. I saw it was many things, yeah? And that's really great. What do you think, Miss Edyta?
Well, I really enjoy those presentations. It seems like a completely different world than ours.
Yeah. All right. So, so what is next? Is it your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn. Victor, can you hear me? No, he's not here probably. Mikołaj, are you with us? We've got a terrible... Mikołaj, oh, okay. Would you be so kind to present some information that Victor prepared for today?
No problem.
Okay, so Victor prepared some presentation about the geography of Poland. Can you see the presentation?
No.
No, I have to share my screen. Yeah, I always forget about it. Let me just do it. Okay. What about now?
It's loading, yes.
Yep, okay, it's fine. Okay, so Mikołaj, go on. A little bit about geography and the location of our country.
Okay, so location. Poland, country of Central Europe. Poland is located at a geographic crossroads that links the forested lands of northwestern Europe to the sea lanes of the Atlantic Ocean. Neighboring countries.
So a few words about our neighbors.
Germany to the west. The Czech Republic and Slovakia to the south. Ukraine and Belarus to the east. Lithuania and the Russia province of Kaliningrad oblast to the northeast. The North Poland is bordered by the Baltic Sea, as you can see. Area of Poland, area of Polish territory.
Numbers, yeah.
Yes, numbers. Maybe I
try. 322,000.
Yes, and 575 square kilometers. Administrative area of Poland, 312,679 square kilometers. Area of Poland, land area of Poland, 888 square kilometers.
Yeah, a lot of numbers. And a few words about climate.
Okay. Poland has a moderate climate with both maritime and continental elements. You can count on many sunny days and many quite rainy. Winters are usually cold with temperatures well below freezing and more or less snowy.
Mm-hmm. All right. So thank you very much, Mikołaj, for reading the presentation.
Good job. Yeah, and
good job.
We know the climate,
the numbers especially.
Yeah. Okay, so we have four presentations from the four presenters already. Okay, so we open the question and answer session now?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Or you have more presenter to do?
We do.
Okay, so
shall we continue with the presentations?
Okay. We will give the question and answer in the end, right? As the
I guess so.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Come on, just continue.
All right. So the third presentation, this is going to be about geography again. Radek, are you with us?
No, he's not.
He's not here. Okay. Who can actually hear me? I'm talking to my students. Adrian, are you with me?
I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me, Max. Okay. Anybody else?
I can hear you too.
Okay, great. So maybe Max Kozłecki, would you like to present Radek's presentation about the geography of Poland? Would you be so kind?
Yes, I can try.
Well, I can help you, don't worry. So a few words about the geography of Poland.
A to nie było teraz? Ten?
No. This is like the continuation. Okay. Can you see the presentation?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why not?
Yes.
You should stop screen sharing and then restart it. Yeah, now
okay.
We can see. No, we can see it now. We can see it.
Oh, okay. Okay, so a few words about the population of Poland.
Okay. According to the main statistical office, Poland is currently inhabited by 37.97 million citizens. Poland ranks 9th in Europe in terms of population. voivodeships. Since 1999, we have 16 voivodeships in Poland.
And we are somewhere here.
Yes. Nationalities that live in Poland. Currently, according to the regulations, Polish officials recognize 9 national minorities in Poland. They are Belarusians, Czechs, Lithuanians, Germans, Armenians, Russians, Slovaks.
And we can see. Okay, a few words about the currency.
Currently, Poland's currency in Polish zloty, PLN, the money we have today was put into circulation on January 1st of January 1995.
Mm-hmm. And that was it. Okay. Do you have any more presentations?
Yes,
guys?
I do. Yes. And who? For me or your students?
Maybe now you could.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we do. So, pardon me, your currency, what? I can't pronounce
Polish zloty.
It's hard to say. Pardon me, will you teach me one more time?
Polish zloty.
Polish zloty. Okay.
Zloty.
I'm failed.
Now you're doing a good job.
All right. You always entertain me. Okay, now it is my turn to show my students' presentation about musical instrument. So, Izat, are you here, Izat?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, now it's your turn, yeah? Are you ready?
Yes, ready.
Okay, and with your musical instrument?
Yes.
Okay.
I am prepared.
Oh, wow.
Free now. Okay, Izat, take your time.
Now, I want to introduce myself. My name is Ahmad Resmi Izat. You can call me Izat. Now, I want to Pantic musical art. Pantic is the original musical art of Banjar people in South Kalimantan. Panting musical instruments have been in South Kalimantan 18th century. Its presence is conterminous with the development of the Japin dance. The main musical instrument in panting music is a string instrument called panting. Next slide, Miss. Okay, panting is made from various types of selected wood, annual scales, and various scales. There are 3 kinds of panting. The first panting is called panting bawa or carrier. The second panting is called panting paningkah or interrupter. And the third one is called panting panggung, which provides a sound. And this picture, yes, panting can be played individually or group. Panting is played with baboon, gong, and addition musical instruments such as violin, kaprak, and tamborin. Instruments of panting music are baboon, tamborin, gong, violin, kaprak, and panting. Okay, thank you very much. Now I want to play song Music Panting.
Okay, this is Izat's live show on Zoom. Okay.
Wow. Yay! Beautiful. Wow.
Okay. He is professional in playing that musical instrument.
And how old are you?
Izat, how old are you, Izat?
What?
Umurnya berapa? Izat umurnya berapa? How old?
18 years old.
18?
No. 13, 14, 15, is that?
Oh, 14.
14 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, perhaps he feel nervous, so he answered 18. Never mind, is that?
Wonderful, really.
Okay. Thank you, Miss. So it's your time.
Okay. So, Christian, can you hear us? Are you with us?
Yes, I'm with us.
Okay, so now it's your turn to teach our friends a little bit of Polish.
Okay, so I've got some phrases for you in Polish. So if you want, you can repeat with me. So hello in Polish, cześć.
Mm-hmm. Can you try to repeat this one? Cześć.
Who? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Cześć.
Very nice. Cześć. Mm-hmm. Christian, go on.
Good morning. Dzień dobry.
No, this one is difficult. Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry. It's good morning.
It's good morning, yes.
Okay.
Excuse me. Przepraszam.
Przepraszam.
Aha, very good. Przepraszam.
Bye. Do widzenia. Do widzenia.
Perhaps everyone can follow, so we practice the Poland language. Can we?
Okay. Go on.
Are you showing the screen, Miss? But there is.
Okay, I didn't share the screen again.
I see.
I'm sorry. My bad. Okay. Can you see it now?
Yes, we can see it now.
Right.
So, audience or another participants, Miss Edyta and her students are practicing Poland language, right?
Right.
Let's practice then.
So that was cześć.
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 Cześć, which means hello.
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 Good morning is dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry. Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
Okay.
Dzień dobry.
Bye, do widzenia.
Do widzenia.
Great. Christian, continue.
Excuse me, przepraszam.
Przepraszam.
Przepraszam. Very good.
Very well.
How are you? Jak się masz?
Jak się masz? Jak się masz?
Thank you. Dziękuję.
Dziękuję.
Dziękuję. Yes, very well.
Dziękuję.
I love you, which means kocham cię.
Kocham cię.
Kocham cię, yes.
Kocham cię.
Kocham cię. Kocham cię.
Kocham cię, yes.
Kocham cię.
Oh, very well. Kocham cię.
Please, which means proszę.
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 Proszę. Proszę.
I'm sorry. Przepraszam.
Przepraszam. Oh, the same like excuse me?
Yeah, exactly. It is the same as excuse me. Przepraszam.
Przepraszam. Okay.
Nice to meet you, which means miło cię poznać.
Miło się poznać.
Tak, miło mi cię
Very
poznać.
well. Thank you very much. Dziękuję ci bardzo.
Dziękuję ci bardzo.
Dziękuję ci bardzo. Bardzo.
Dziękuję ci bardzo.
Very well. And the last one. Christian, you skipped.
Fun fact?
No, here. Fine, thank you, which means dobrze, dziękuję. Right?
Dziękuję.
Dobrze,
dziękuję.
And fun fact? Oh, sorry.
Fun fact, Polish language is one of the most difficult in the world.
Agreed.
Polish is the native language for 44 million people. Every day this language uses just people living in Poland and Poles living abroad.
So you did a really great job, because it is said that Polish is really one of the most difficult languages.
Yes. We can feel it when we trying to pronounce the words. But it's nice to know. This is why we share the culture. I love it.
Yeah, me too. All right, so it's your turn now.
Thank you, kocham cię, bye.
Which means I love you. Kocham cię.
Kocham cię. Okay, very nice. Well, so do I have another one? Malik, are you here, Malik?
Yes, miss?
Okay, are you ready to show
Yes.
the
regular presentation, like?
Yep.
Okay.
You can make it shorter on the explanation.
Oh, yeah, I will skip several explanation.
Okay, wait. Oh, wait, something trouble here. Have to stop sharing first. Oh, yeah. Miss, you are still screen sharing.
Sorry,
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying. Oh, okay, now it, yeah.
Okay. So here is Malik with his presentation. Okay, take your time, Malik.
Yes. So today we're gonna learn about a brief introduction to Indonesian culture. Next slide, Miss. Yes. My name is Muhammad Malik Syafiq Ramansyah. You can call me Malik. I was born in Banda Aceh, 20th June 2006. My age is 14. I currently live at Banjarmasin, and I currently learn at Ukhuwah Islamic Junior High School. Next, Miss. Yes, my hobby. I love reading. I like to listen to music occasionally. I also like to swim, and I also like to watch a movie. Next, Miss. Okay, so let's continue to our main presentation. The definition of Indonesian culture. Indonesian culture is a melting pot of various culture. In Indonesian culture, you can get various culture influence from many culture like Arabic culture, European culture, and Chinese culture. So Indonesian culture is a various tribe culture mixed with a various foreign culture influence. Next, Miss. Yes, this is some of our food. The first one we got is lapis legit. It's an Indonesian cake. The next one is siomay. It's an Indonesian dim sum. And the next one is rawon. It's an Indonesian traditional beef soup. And the next one is rendang. It's an Indonesian traditional curry. And the next one is nasi goreng. It's literally fried rice in English. Next one is satay. Satay is Indonesian skewered beef or chicken or maybe mutton, or usually served with peanut butter sauce. The next one is sambal. Sambal is an Indonesian chili sauce. It's usually a condiment for Indonesian food. And the next one is soto. Soto is Indonesian traditional chicken soup. Next, Miss. Yes, this is several Indonesian musical instrument. This is the first one is suling. Suling is an Indonesian flute, usually made from bamboo. And the next one is angklung. Angklung is an Indonesian musical instrument from bamboo too. And to play it, you must shake it. Then the next one is gamelan. Gamelan is an Indonesian musical ensemble consistent of various musical instruments. The fourth one is yeah. And the fourth one is sasando, which is an Indonesian harp that usually have 24 strings or 48 strings. Next, Miss. Yes. Pin dance is an Indonesian, it's a Malay traditional dance that can be found in Malaysia, Thailand, Brunei, Indonesia, and it's usually in pair. The next one is Saman dance. Saman dance is a dance originally came from Aceh, and it's usually in pair too. And the next one is Kecak. Is an Balinese dance who consisted of 100 or 150 dancer. And the bottom one is Kuda Lumping. Kuda Lumping is an Indonesian traditional dance that use fake horse property. And yes, usually in every Kuda Lumping performance, there will be traditional magic show. Next, Miss. Yes, this is our Indonesian martial art. The first one is pencak silat.
Pencaksilat is is a mix of various martial art. So Pencaksilat is just an umbrella for various martial art that we got in Indonesia. The next one is Tarung Derajat. Tarung Derajat is an Indonesian martial art that focus on grappling and kicking. Next slide, Miss. Yes, this is Indonesian national sport. The first one is football. I think almost all Indonesian male like football or become a fan of a football club. The next one is badminton, and the bottom one is the sepak takraw. It's an Indonesian volley, but you use your feet instead of your hand, and the ball is made from rattan. It's a plan. Rattan is a plan. Next one, Miss. This is wayang. Yes. There is several type of wayang. The first one is wayang kulit, leather wayang. It's usually made from leather, and it's usually came in a two-dimensional form. And the red one is wayang cepot. Wayang cepot is a traditional puppet show that came from West Java. It usually came in a three-dimensional form. And the next one is wayang orang. It's a very unique wayang because instead of using wayang, they're using people as a replacement of the wayang. But it's similar to the original wayang dance. It's also get the dalang, which is the wayang controller. And it's also get the sinden, which is the Indonesian traditional singer. And it's also accompanied with gamelan performance. Next, Miss. Yes, this is several paintings from Indonesian famous painter. The first one is Avandi. Avandi is an Indonesian surrealist painter. The second one is the name is the capture of Diponegoro. Diponegoro is an Indonesian national hero, and this was painted by Raden Saleh, which is a very famous Indonesian painter at his time. And the third one is the Beautiful, who painted by Basuki Abdullah, one of the realist painter in Indonesia. Next, Miss. Yes, this is Indonesian architecture. The first one is Borobudur. Borobudur is the biggest Hindu Buddhist temple in Asia. And the next one is Istiqlal Mosque. Is one of the most largest mosque in Indonesia, in Asia. And the third one is Demak Mosque, which is a very unique mosque because it combines Hindu Buddhist architecture with Islamic architecture. And the fourth one is Saint Mary Cathedral, which is one of the largest Roman Catholic church in Indonesia. Next, Miss. This is Indonesian national clothing. What you got here is the first one is batik. Batik is an Indonesian traditional cloth. The next one is kebaya. Kebaya is an Indonesian traditional uniform for women. And the third one is kopia. Kopia is an Indonesian cap that usually used when we Muslim people do its pray time. Next, Miss. Yes, this is several etiquette that you can follow in Indonesia. Yes. Next, Miss. Yes, this is the example of foreign culture influence to Indonesian language. So here are some example of the word that we take from foreign language. So you got sopir, epi, permen, agojo. But we got more word that we took from foreign country word, but I could not show everything because it's so long. And I think that's it. My presentation. Yes. Thank you for listening my long explanation. I hope it's not make you bored or something like that. And if you have any question,
Not at
please
all.
ask me.
Oh, come on, Malik. You did a very good job. It's awesome. Yeah.
In Poland.
Yeah. He practiced it already.
Great.
Okay. Thank you, Malik. Well, so what do we have to do now?
So do my students have any questions, maybe concerning the presentations that were already presented?
Let's...
I have one.
Oh, Adrian, go on.
How long does it take to learn to play this instrument?
Question for Izzat, perhaps, yeah.
Yes.
Izzat? Hello, Izzat. Hello, Izzat, are you there? Yeah, Izzat.
Oh, he's with us.
Question for you from who's speaking?
Adrian.
Adrian asked for how long you played the instrument until you expert. Izzat, how long? Berapa tahun Izzat belajar? How long have you learned playing musical instrument?
4 years old. 4 years.
4 years. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Another question from Indonesia? Yeah. Keisha, do you want to ask something? Four years. Diki, do you want to ask? Come on. We have a very limited time.
I want to ask something.
Oh, Maciek, go on.
I want to ask, do you go to school normally in this time of pandemic?
Okay. In pandemic situation, yeah. Malik, will you try answering?
What is the question?
School situation in this pandemic.
In our school, the school cut our learning hour. So usually we learn in school for about wait a minute. Wait. 9 hours. I think we came at 7:30 a.m. and we go home at 4:30 a.m. But in this pandemic time, the school cut our learning time from 9 hours into 5 hour and 30 minutes. And yes, we're learning with a very strict protocol. We use mask in class, and we also wash our hand before entering the class, before eat, and yes. And the school also reduce our paperwork and give us more module to help us during online learning. And we also learn in shift. So we have multiple shift. Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for the answer.
Yeah, good job.
Yes, thank you.
Well, I think we have to end this. I'm sorry because it's close to our prayer time. Hope we can contact again. We can keep in contact. Yeah, Miss Edyta.
All right, so we can continue with the next presentation simply next time.
Sure. Okay. So
it was really a pleasure to be with you today.
Yes.
And I'm so excited about this opportunity to be with you, to share and experience all of it.
Okay, and we feel the same. Let us teach you before we go. Let us teach you an Indonesian language. Goodbye, we say selamat tinggal. Sampai jumpa. Sampai jumpa.
Sampai jumpa.
Okay, I'll type it. I'll type it first.
Okay, that's a difficult one. They say Polish is difficult.
Sampai jumpa. You can say it in the chat box.
Sampai jumpa.
Very good.
Sampai jumpa.
Sampai jumpa.
Sampai jumpa.
Okay.
It's much easier to say it. Okay.
And what was that in Poland? Goodbye in Poland.
Do widzenia.
Do.
Do widzenia.
Do widzenia.
Do widzenia.
Sampai.
Oh, very good, very good.
Okay. So we say do widzenia to all.
Do widzenia.
To all.
Do widzenia and see you next time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye everyone. Kocham cię.
Goodbye.
Bye. See you.
Bye. Bye.
Do widzenia.
Yeah, do widzenia. Do widzenia.
Do widzenia.
Do widzenia.
Do widzenia.
Do widzenia. See you.
Bye-bye.
Do widzenia.